We no longer have to mine or frack or drill to have our modern world. The energy to fuel our world has been all around us all this time. I've discovered a way to harness the energy from the spinning electrons in the atoms that make up the electrical steel and turn it into usable electricity. That's the energy force that drives the Hulkcom Energy System. It never runs out.
You know how the energy that keeps the planets and stars spinning in this universe is the exact same energy that the first law of physics supposedly stops you from generating in a locked room? That law, the law of conservation of energy, that's the absolute truth our whole world is built on. It basically says, look, you can't make something out of nothing. But what if that law was about to fall flat on its face? Picture this, a small black box, about the size of a washing machine, just sitting in the corner of a factory or a house. No wires running out, no smoke, no fuel, no noise. Yet this box is pumping out clean, free, never-ending electricity. It's not just chipping away at your power bill, it's driving that bill down to zero. This ain't just some sci-fi fantasy story. This is the bold claim behind the Hulkcom Energy System, an American project that promises to make the whole massive electric grid nothing more than a history lesson. And today, we're going to dive deep into these revolutionary claims and put them under the microscope. Is this a real deal we're going to see tomorrow, or just some clever genius illusion waiting for science to expose it? Hit that like and subscribe button to the channel so you don't miss a thing, and let's get into this. The doctor who wanted to heal the planet, Dr. Robert Hulkcom, didn't actually start out as an energy expert. Nah, he was a urologist, a doctor saving lives in hospitals, not in labs. But over time, he started to notice something that went way beyond any medical diagnosis. The air his patients were breathing, the environment they were living in, the heat waves, the pollution, these weren't just secondary issues. They were straight-up health emergencies. He figured fossil fuels weren't just warming up the planet, they were killing people. In that moment, medicine turned into a mission. Instead of writing research papers or lobbying the government, he locked himself away and started inventing. This wasn't his first rodeo either. Dr. Hulkcom already had hundreds of patents in different fields. But this idea was different. He wanted to create an energy system that wouldn't just reduce emissions, but would get rid of them entirely. No fuel, no engines, no depending on the grid. Just a silent machine that could power a building or maybe the whole world. So after 12 years, he rolled out something wild. At his own facility, there was this strange silent device doing something that should have been totally impossible. It was powering everything. Air conditioners, lights, machines, without pulling a single watt from the outside world. Dr. Hulkcom called it the HES, short for the Hulkcom Energy System. To the untrained eye, it looks kind of like an industrial cabinet, but on the inside, it was unlike anything in the energy game. Using this super precise dance of permanent magnets and electromagnetic coils, it supposedly created a self-renewing loop of energy. There was no outside power source, no fuel input, and yet the electricity just kept flowing. This wasn't just some backup power either. This was a complete grid-independent operation. The AC was blowing cold, lights were staying bright, computers were running without a flicker. And this wasn't just some lab equipment. It powered the entire 12,000 square foot building. So how does it work? Or at least, how do they claim it works? At the heart of the HES is the Electromagnetic Energy Generator, or EEG. It doesn't run on coal or gas, and there isn't a single solar panel involved. Instead, it taps into the forces of magnetism and induction. Hulkcom's idea was simple in theory, but almost impossible to engineer. Arrange the magnets in coils so that the system is feeding itself while simultaneously generating enough extra electricity to power an external load.
The HES generator, or EEG, claims to generate fuel-less electricity by using a precise arrangement of magnets and coils to create a constant magnetic interaction, essentially a non-stop energy tide. This claim challenges the laws of thermodynamics and is highly skeptical to scientists, who see it as a perpetual motion machine, despite company prototypes reportedly running silently. The HES system, which Hulkcom says completely reimagines the power grid, includes an inline power generator to boost existing sources. To prove its claims, the company has conducted live demos and pilot projects, powering entire buildings and running units under harsh conditions. Hulkcom promises a future of clean, decentralized energy. The core issue remains. Despite these impressive showcases, HES has not yet provided independent, peer-reviewed scientific evidence to verify its ability to bypass fundamental physics. For the scientific community, these remain ambitious claims awaiting full, unbiased verification. Time and proof alone will determine the fate of HES.